There you go. SQV Act, your name in capitals. This is the 21-page document by Thames Valley Police, Oxford Probation Service and the Oxford Magistrates in High Wycombe. This 21-page document contains all the corruption. There you go, all the individual names. Of all the corruption from top to bottom, from Jason Hogg to the court services, Sue Walton, Justice of the Clerks, all their unlawful arrests, withholding custody records, it's all there documented, threatening behaviour, threats of phones, not sticking to their oath under common law, withholding court records or custody records, all there. Look. This contains all the letters to all the custody sergeants, inspectors, Jason Hogg 5 times, all the deny accountability, passing the blame around, professional standards, harassing me with bogus documents of entrapment, manufacturing false complaints, anything but go and get the custody records, all the courts sending me bogus bail forms, taking me to bogus trials without due process of law. All contains the 7 unlawful arrests and detainments, the unlawful imprisonments without due process of law, there's 2 of them, unlawful fines for taking photographs in public buildings, all there for show. Look, all the custody sergeants ignoring all my letters of request. They're duty bound by law to release the custody records. They've been withheld from me for nearly 6 years, but still happy to smash doors in, threaten me down the phone, run me through bogus trials, withhold evidence, withhold information. That is a sackable offence. This goes from Jason Hogg to Inspector Matt Jones, down to the custody sergeants from the 7 unlawful arrests and detainments. I've never seen a victim statement, never seen any evidence in common law that I've committed a crime, but it's my door being smashed in 3 times, it's me being threatened by PC Huard to come round and kick my door in if I didn't open it, then come round a year later and force entry at 2 o'clock in the morning, doors being smashed in the daytime without any documentation, any warrants claiming to be from the court for breaches of restraining order that doesn't exist, no documentation has ever been served, breaching probation, never was probation. I have an email from the courts that state that they have no records of any court trials in my name, but it still didn't stop Thames Valley Police committing all the crimes, corruption, cover-ups, deny accountability. It's all here in this documentation. There you go. There's all the corruption, all the bogus documents, none of the paperwork being stamped, no signatures, all using capital names via the SQV Act and your fake birth certificate, in bonds of equity, in legal corporate fraud. We even have me taking a photograph of Maria Cheshire, Clerk of the Court, breaking due process of law, was not 3 magistrates, but still happy to continue to run it through, which resulted in me going to prison unlawfully twice. Same with Inspector Jones knows about it, done nothing. Sergeant Evans, who refuses to release the original custody records, which resulted in me going to prison twice by holding these custody records. So yeah, it's all here in document, all there in the 21-page document, which was handed to everybody involved. Jason Hogg, Chief Constable, Inspector Matt Jones, Justice of the Clerks, Sue Walton, Maria Cheshire, the Clerk of the Court, are all complicit in crimes because they've all known about it and did nothing. All I get is manufactured complaints from professional standards. I do have a court document here, which you can clearly state is in my lower case name. But the rest of the document here cannot acknowledge me, even though many letters of request have been sent that all paperwork must be in my lowercase name, must be signed in wet ink, have an official stamp. So, this is your Thames Valley Police, Oxford and High Wycombe Magistrates Court, professional standards, the probation service who knew all about it and did nothing. So, this is all the corruption, all there in document. I also have video backup to prove my fact. Was recorded by members of the public smashing my door in without warrants. The unlawful arrest and detainments, throwing me on the floor with bogus orders from bogus court trials, claiming to have restraining orders. It's all there in document.